So there's the talk, there's the type, and then there's the touch piece. One of my goals every time I'm delivering in a virtual setting is I want to get into your living room or your office or your bedroom or your den or your kitchen table or wherever you're watching from. I want to get into your house. There's only a few ways to do that. If you guys are doing events and doing some bigger things, obviously, this is one way to do this in a big scale, right? It's one way to do it. I have a lot of my clients right now who are speaking at events and asking if they can mail something out to all of the attendees. Now, what do you think happens when they ask that? This is a good marketing moment. They get the whole attendee list. The association or organization or whatever is like, oh my God, yeah, you want to send something out to our people? That's awesome. Sure. If you will, give us the information of who's going to be there, we're going to send something out. So first of all, you just won the whole list. Second of all, the association is probably thrilled that you're going to want to approve it, and you don't want it to be just marketing material. You want it to be something relevant and interesting. And third of all, they're holding something in their hands of yours. Guys, this is going to be fun tonight. Why? We're all having the same experience, right? We're having a shared experience, but we're doing it virtually. Sometimes you're asked to speak a week in advance and you're given a 45-minute talk. You can't. Most people, when you're at an event, you've got something on your desk to drink. You've got a coffee or a tea or water. Everybody take a sip. Everybody just take a sip right now, please. Now, here's what's interesting. I didn't tell any of you to swallow. I just told you to take a sip. How many of you took a sip of coffee and you swallowed it, or you took a sip of water and you swallowed it? Because I didn't have to tell you that. It's natural in life you take a sip of something and you swallow it. It's a natural impulse. We don't think about doing it. I haven't told you guys you had to breathe for the last hour and a half. You're just breathing. That's where I want you to get with your speaking. Do you see how I'm using this as content, everybody? Did you see how I had everybody stop typing? Because nobody wants to be the asshole on camera that didn't take a sip of a drink. So I've gotten you to stop reading email. I've got you to stop doing something, and I got you to take an action. Do you see what I mean, guys? You can do things that force people to get up. You can do things that force people to move. You can do things that force them to hold a sign. You can have them take a sip of water. I have people do pretzel breaths, and I talk about my son Adrian, that in conscious discipline, when you're overwhelmed, you take a pretzel breath and you breathe out. And if you're doing that, you can't be doing something else.